What's up, guys? This is Kay, and this is another episode of Queer. Today, we bring you a Heritage Day slash love and romance and relationships episode. Since you guys like that type of content, so I'll give you that content. So today, I'm shooting outside my place. Mind the bucket hat. So the match is still available. You see, the combos are communicating today. So that's what we're going to do. Today, I have a lovely couple from the Eastern Cape. One of the ladies I worked with for a week. It was a week even. We met and then we worked together. And then she left, but we still kept in contact. And she's here with her girlfriend. And guys, can you introduce yourselves? Hi.
Hi, and hi to your lovely people. My name is Kanya from the Eastern Cape, and this is my girlfriend.
I'm Jamie, and I'm from East London, guys.
Nice to meet you, Jamie, finally. Thanks, guys, for joining us. So, let's start from the beginning. Where did you guys meet and when?
Yeah, there's actually two versions of this. Ne?
Oh, okay, let's hear.
First. Let her go first.
Okay, so we met.
What do you remember?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the day. Yeah, we met. Ne?
Yeah.
So we actually met on Heritage Day in 2017, right?
Yeah.
We met at a club, and she was giving me eyes.
All right.
Yeah, she was the one that approached me. So so we met at a club, and then she was giving me eyes, and then
listen to this.
Yeah,
I knew the lies were gonna come through. So yes, she's right.
She's right though.
She's right on one part. Yes,
okay.
We did meet on the 24th of September 2017.
Very fitting for this episode.
Yep. In PE, I don't know. Let me not say which one, but it's fine. So that day, actually that weekend, it was a Sunday. I was coming from another town, so I just decided to go there and check. So I go in there by the counters. Mogel is just standing there. So I just approached her and said, "Now, you have beautiful eyes." That's all I said. She was like, and then I spoke in Xhosa because I don't know this person. Then she was like, sorry, what? I didn't get you. She was like, I'm not going to do this with these people now. Let me just leave her. And then I left her. Few hours later, Mogel comes back. She was going up and down the whole club looking for me. And then that's now when we exchange numbers and whatever.
Oh, look at y'all. I saw her from across the room.
And look where that compliment got us now.
How long have you been dating now?
Almost 4 years. Yeah. It's going to be 4 years now. Now Heritage Day.
Would you look at that?
4 years.
Yep.
That's dope. That's dope. So, what are some of the challenges you guys have encountered? Because obviously it's an interracial relationship, and we know how that's such a touchy subject in South Africa.
Do you want to go first?
No, you can go. It's fine.
So sometimes we would also have like challenges with communicating. I feel like communication is sometimes a huge like challenge in our relationship, because sometimes she would want to speak Xhosa, I would want to speak Afrikaans, and then we just miscommunicate with one another. But I think we've been working on it really good, like from my side, because now like English is the go-to. I think the English is also improving now. She couldn't speak. So I'm also helping her. So I'm also helping her grow herself, like on the personal level.
Look here. Let me just ask you something quickly. Now, at the start of the relationship, it was solely based on social media because She then left the following day after meeting. She went back to East London because she was in PE for work. And then obviously we used to chat in English and all of that. So tell me, would you have gotten to this point if my English was bad from the start? Never. I would never. A lot of noise. I don't know what these people are doing. Yeah, but anyway.
Oh, okay. I mean, language is always gonna be a barrier, you know. Language is gonna be a barrier. You know, almost everybody is always intact with their tribe. That's the one thing. And if you guys manage to work through that and you've gotten this far, then clearly whatever formula you guys have is working.
It's working.
It's
working. What other challenges do you guys get?
Do you want to speak on the time I had to come back and then
you can speak, it's fine.
You can
saying that your English is better, you can speak.
Nah, you can go. You can handle this one. I have
okay. The very start of the relationship worried me a lot because I was, by the time I met her, I was never been to East London and whatever. And then she was far, obviously. And then I was stressing, like, seriously now, must I now go on with this relationship or what if this person stays so far? And I didn't have intentions of going to East London and whatever. So we just spoke for about 2 weeks or so. And then she was sent back to go to PE again for 2 months or so. Then I was like, oh, okay, let's see now if it's now going to work, which was fine. And then she left. 2018, I only saw her like 3 times throughout the whole year. And that was so bad for me because now I actually wanted to enjoy the relationship with her by my side the whole time, but the situations couldn't go on like that, I guess, because I was working. She was also working. So there was no way to make it work for us to be in the same town.
Yeah.
In 2019, that's when I met you, and then it was better than 2018 actually. It was actually better because we saw each other more often, and I'd go to Port Alfred to visit my family there, and then now that's now closer to East London. So that's when I was now able to come to travel back and from the whole time. So I feel like that was the most challenge that we've had so far, I guess, because we don't really have trouble with other things. I don't know if you have. Do you have challenges?
So how was it when, because obviously I've seen you guys are now very close, when Akanya, especially to Jamie's family. So how was that, like, introducing, for you, Jamie, how was it introducing her to your family?
Yeah, it was more of my family just wanting to meet her. Like, she would come to East London, but we wouldn't stay at my house. We would just go to like NB or whatever, just to like get into the flow of things and work on ourselves before like introducing each other into the wider family, you know, like just figure out where we're at. So it was more of just my family wanting to meet her. So they were like, was it in December?
It was December, yes. I still remember.
We're like, hey, and then they were like, no, you guys need to come sleep at home. This thing of Kanya sleeping there at the B&B is not working. She must come into the family now. Let her come over and stay at the house. So I was like, okay. So she just got there, and then from there they were like close with my sisters.
Yeah.
My mom came in that morning, and then I was like, "Mommy, that's my girlfriend." And then from there they were like cool with her, you know, like they always wanted you as another daughter, like a first daughter.
I guess.
So they were like pretty chill with it.
Yeah, because I'm asking this because I wouldn't say maybe like colored people are more easy and lenient, you know, like white people are when it comes to same-sex relationship. But I'm asking this because there's so many other couples out there who, you know, they are so in love, but they can't bring the
Yeah.
at
a
all.
partner home, because I mean, obviously, we know from like black people,
Aye, we don't play like that.
tricky. It's very tricky
Yes.
when you're trying to bring someone home. Like even if you guys are straight, it's difficult to just bring someone home. So now imagine now like a same sex relationship, extra difficult. So that's why I was asking, like, how was it for you, Jamie, to bring Kanya to your place? And when Kanya, have you introduced on the other side?
Woo, my father. Yo, I don't know. But anyway,
I'm more scared of your dad.
she's more scared of my dad. She doesn't want to go to my house. So when we're in PE, she goes to my sister. She visits my sisters, my two elder sisters. So they told her they even go out without me and do all that stuff. Actually, it's the same. It's the same thing that I'm doing with her siblings, and then she does it with mine. But with my father, I think my father has always known I'm gay, but I never really came out to him because I didn't feel like it's necessary, because my sisters are straight and they've never like went
Came
on
out.
to tell him about their dates and whatever. So I was like, no, man. Anyway, he also made me be into sports and all these things. So I think he would. I don't think he has a problem with it because he understands with other people and so forth. But it's just that meeting thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just introducing and like making it. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, other than that, my family, siblings, and whatever, they all know her, and they actually happy with the relationship as well.
So what are some of the culture shocks you guys experienced with each other when dating? Because obviously there's certain things that Kanya does and you're like, oh, okay, we don't do that. And there's other things where, vice versa.
Praying. This girl doesn't want to pray. This girl doesn't want to pray. Yo. And she gets most now confused. Sometimes, I don't know if you know the word ukupahla, where you light your candles, incense, and all those things at times.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's that thing you also use in your bag? That little thing in a container. My granny used to have it.
Oh, the snuff thingy sometimes. Because I'm more culturally intact with my ancestors and whatever. So sometimes I have to use the stuff and whatever. Okay, yeah. Confused. I try, but I do try to teach her and let her in. Like yesterday. Yesterday we were at the mall. So she's asking me, why are you buying this expensive mask? I was buying Inco mask. So I'm telling her this is the best brand. You see, like stuff like that. I think she just lands on the go. I can say she lands on the go.
And for you, Jamie?
Go on now.
Yeah, like for me, like the only thing like I'm confused about, or like that's like with the Lobola situation, right? So if you were to get married, I told her because that it's in her culture, she has to actually pay Lobola for me.
She just
and I want like Woolworths cows, like those ones with the nice fur and everything. So I told her like, okay, it's not my culture like to pay Lobola or whatever if you were to get married. So that's gonna have to come from her family. Like she's gonna have to send the uncles to my house.
Not happening.
So I'm gonna be the makoti.
Trust me, it's tricky. It's tricky. Like we even if you're dating, even if it's like black and black, but lesbian or gay relationship, it's tricky. We too don't know what's the right protocol.
Yeah.
So you are fine. You are fine. We are all in the same boat there.
Did you now say she wants to be the makoti?
Do you know the makoti duties?
Are you gonna wear the attire? Are you gonna wear the attire?
Obviously, I'm gonna make it like personal to who I am. Like I can wear those like dukes and what, but I'm not gonna wrap it like that. I'll probably just wrap it like a bandana.
No,
what
you can't.
That?
You makoti.
No, that's just pure disrespect. You can't do that. You must wear all the stuff, the towels, the what.
Okay, it's fine. And I'll play Lobola
because
I can't.
Because I don't mind wearing that. I don't mind wearing that stuff.
Trust me, you're in a better position if you pay Lobola.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yep. So if if really I do pay Lobola for her, then she has to must not be introduced and go to
Yeah.
the kraal and all those things. She's
Mm.
gonna have to wait. So that's why I tell her she must just pay for me.
A
Or we
dress.
don't pay each other at all.
You're
Because
gonna
I don't
you're
think
gonna wear a dress. You're gonna wear a duke. You're gonna have to serve Kanya. So basically,
Yep.
you're the one who's cooking, and then you serve her on your knees. When you serve
Close.
her, you have to bring her a bowl of water so that she can wash her hands. Yeah. So basically, you have
And
to
then
take her to her.
Okay, I think I'm gonna pay it then.
That's what I thought.
Just so you can get all the
Nah.
benefits.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I want
think
to
I'll do
ask,
it.
what are some of the things on your side, Jamie, that you do? You know, obviously, colors also have their own traditions and the way of living.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the
Yes.
things where you thought, okay, Kanya's not gonna get this, but this is what we do?
What's the one thing you like on Good Friday that we do?
Pickle fish.
So like I introduced it to that, right? Like
I
it's like
didn't introduce.
I didn't. You used to do it
No.
yourself also.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but I just like pay a small.
Yeah. So like we like what was like my mom would make homemade hot cross buns, pickled
And all
fish,
the stuff.
mash, everything. So Kanya just eats that for the whole entire week off, like going into Easter and then the weekend after Easter as well. So that's one of the big things like we have at home. That's that pickle fish Friday.
And it's nice because now mommy makes sure she makes a lot for daughter-in-law.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah. So
Hello.
like I think that's the biggest one from my side, I would say.
The one
What
thing
are the things that you like to help with, like, hey?
I
Sorry?
was saying that when I was in Graaf, because now I chilled with a lot of colored, I had a lot of colored friends there. It was always such a culture shock. Like I'd say something or I'd do something, and they're like, "Why are you doing it like this?" For example, what's this bisto? Apparently, colors call it bisto, and we call it gravy. And I was like, guys, we had a whole argument, a whole 30 minutes argument on whether it's called bisto or it's called gravy.
Pisto.
Or gravy.
I say gravy.
I say pisto.
Yeah, I say gravy. She says pisto.
She's like, what's pisto? How do you make pisto? That time the gravy is here. And she would ask if I call it pisto. Like, what's pisto? This is not pisto. This is gravy.
I say
Thank
gravy
you.
as well.
Thank you. And
I
the
say
whole,
gravy as well. I don't know this pisto thing.
exactly. I was like, no.
It's PE language. I think people were saying it's something. It's PE. You know how we are in PE most.
Yeah.
We have our own language for things.
Yeah. Shame. Man, it's so cool. Like I wanted to do this episode obviously because it's Heritage Month, and it's fitting that we explored our cultures. I mean, we are all South African, so and I was like, oh, maybe if it's an interracial couple, it would actually work better because now we get views from all aspects. You understand?
Yes.
Now, besides the cultural shocks, what are the benefits now of dating someone who's not, now sell it to us. Sell it to us. That's what we want. Sell it.
You can go first, baby.
No, go. You then going first the whole time.
I still have to think about it. So if you go first, it gives me time.
Being cooked for. Oh.
So what you saying? What you saying? What you saying? Are you saying all the black people don't cook for?
The black people I dated were all about takeaways and stuff, all that price stuff and whatever. Sure. This one, show my own personal chef, and she just wants to make sure. Other than that, man, it's just I don't know. Oh yeah, no.
What do you want to say? You know when she pauses, it's gonna be juicy. So let us know.
No.
Give
I'll
us
tell
the
you guys
tea.
later. No.
Give us
I'll
the
tell you
tea.
guys later.
Give us the tea. Wanna
Go
know?
on. Go on.
Okay. I think the benefits are like not having like like I don't like discriminate or whatever, but I think like colored people sometimes they too much for me, man. Like if I have to match my energy with them, it's gonna be like a volcano erupting, you know. So like I feel like closer people are very calm. Understand? And they like
I'm calm.
she's like calm. Like if I go out, like she would be chilled and I would be the loud one. So it's like complementing each other in like certain areas, you know. And I think it's nice for me. So she's like my piece in the storm, something like that. So I think it's nice.
You are saying
She
Xhosa
can
people
be
are calm. Are you saying Xhosa people are calm?
She is. Well, it depends on how you do it, you know, like you can get no, not that. Like you can get someone to be very calm and like very submissive, you know, like you like do your thing as right and you do right by that person.
I always thought the benefit was not paying lobola.
You see, it looks like I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Because that's why she's very.
I actually don't want. I don't want us to go through that. But I don't know now how my family is gonna view that.
You know, it's
like,
tricky.
I don't know what their views.
I feel like it would be very disrespectful if we don't. Like especially to your father, because he's so like he's very traditional.
I wouldn't mind paying it. I would actually prefer to be the one to pay it. I think I would be the one. I would prefer that, but obviously being a girl child of my father, I think he would expect it. Not expect it as in greedy to get the money or whatever, but just following the culture and how everything has been done before me. And I also think I'm the between me and my siblings, I think I'm the one that just went astray. Well, not even astray, just went to my own direction, doing my own things differently from the rest. So I don't know. With regard to that,
So what are you guys doing for Heritage Day this year?
We initially had planned to go out, and I actually want on Heritage Day this year. I wanted to like dress up in my
traditional
my Xhosa attire, traditional outfit, and whatever. And then she can dress.
I'm gonna wear a night tracksuit.
You see, that's your tradition. You see. So I initially wanted that, but
a Nike tracksuit with that Puma shoe, or the Cavella.
But now we can't. We'll only be able to spend the morning together because I have to travel to PE. Because we're having a ceremony for my grandmother. So it's an unveiling, so I have to be there. Now the whole idea of what we were going to do changes, and then we will probably either celebrate the weekend before or the weekend after when I'm back.
We go out the weekend afterwards. Another like friends of ours.
The friends that were with last night.
We're going out with them that following weekend.
This is what I always say on my podcast. If either the people who are on my show were out the previous night, or we are drinking today. That's what I always say. Like, people are always scared to come on the podcast like you can have a babalas. And I'm just like, listen, on here, everybody does whatever the hell they want. We're just having a conversation. So the other thing that I wanted to ask you guys, right, is that obviously you guys are openly dating. How is the reception from
Yeah.
like the general public and society when you guys go out together or whatever?
Oh, I don't care what people think, really. So I don't really pay attention to, that type of stuff. But no one has ever come forth to give out any bad comments or whatever. No one has really done that. So for me, I don't know, because I wouldn't care. I would just look at them and walk past. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think from my side also, like people are very like open these days, and you know what's going on in the world. Like poor people are taking over. We're taking over.
We're
like,
taking over the
there's
whole
gay
world.
people all over the world, and these gay people like are very successful, like in their own way. So I think people is like they like very chill, especially in East London as well, because they see this shit every day.
Yeah, I think East London is a whole lot of the group. Yeah, is a lot. I think they're even more than the straight people.
Because I'm asking this, because when we look at the stats, right, and especially like within the LGBT community, we know that Eastern Cape is one of the most unsafe place for queer people because of all the killings, So that's why I'm asking these questions. Do you guys have like personal experiences where you like, okay, yeah, shit, my life is in danger here, or someone just said something, you felt like, okay, this thing actually stuck in my head that this is how people view me. Do you guys have any of those?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Lucky you.
I think it's better to say not yet.
Not yet. Like not yet.
I haven't had anything since I moved this side.
That's
not even
you guys are
PE,
lucky.
like me.
You guys are lucky.
I guess so. Like
and it's very sad that
some people like
it's very sad that we have to be like, oh hey, you are lucky not to have had an experience like that. You understand? Like, because we always hear in the news somebody was killed, raped because they were lesbian or gay
and all that stuff for being their true self. Oh,
exactly.
So sad.
So that's why I always bring up this question, like, have you ever had an experience like that? Because then we get to see, from different angles of how people get interactions from the heterosexual community. That's the biggest thing for me and for everybody, just to open some eyes, basically. Check. So guys, so what are the plans for the future? Any plan?
Yeah, big plans.
Big plans.
Do you want to go?
No, go.
Yeah, so I'm trying for next year, let's speak on next year. I'm trying to convince her to relocate to Cape Town with me, because there's like better opportunities there for me in regards to work as well. And like for her, she can like work from home if she can, So that's in the pipeline for next year, and then hopefully in like 2 years to come.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Listen
I
to
need
that.
to get my things together. Let me not say the other word. My things together, and then hopefully we can like do our things,
Yeah. But with that, I think I initially thought we had planned 3 years, but now she says 2 years, which is also fine for me. Like to get all the information I need, have a talk with my father and family about how we would go about through the processes and everything of getting married and all of that. Because this woman, yeah, she's my life. So
so marriage
why
is
not
on the
just make
cards?
it?
Yeah, definitely. And then hopefully start a family as well. But she's gonna like, I don't want babies in me, so she's gonna do that for us.
I'm gonna carry the baby.
she can do that for us.
Okay, interesting. It's good plans. It's exciting plans. Exciting plans. Obviously I wish you guys nothing but the best. You know,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Obviously, yeah, you guys know where to find me if you guys need any help or if you need any information about where to get this and that. I'll help you look.
Yeah.
Not like I have all the answers yet. You know, I'll help you look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm happy you guys shared your love story with us, Heritage Month. Coincidence that it's also the month.
It so happened that you feature.
Exactly.
We feature on this.
Yeah, and it wasn't even planned. You guys just literally are the only couple that I know that's interracial. So that's what I was like, why not? Why not
It's
them?
good.
Why not them? Yeah, I would have also liked to have like a gay couple because obviously then that
Yeah.
the experience is another different, facet as well. But like I said,
It is what it is.
what
Yeah.
I do, and it is what it is. But
Yep.
thank you guys for coming on the show. You guys I hope you have opened some eyes and opened some minds
Yeah.
to interracial relationships, and at least I think from just hearing what you guys are saying, I think the experience would have been different if for example, you Kanya especially, you are deep rooted in tradition with your family. For example, this would have been a completely different conversation if maybe when Kanya you are maybe a sangoma or one watwasa. I feel like that would have been bring in a different dynamic as well because they also have
it would
a
have
lot
been
of things.
interesting.
They also have a lot of things that they go through, especially when it comes to relationships as well. Obviously, I don't have all the answers. I'm yet to sit with one so that they can give us a download of what happens. And obviously, with them, there's certain things that they can tell us and certain things that they can't.
They can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you guys seem to be living the life. You guys seem to be having the best time in this relationship.
Always like yours.
Yeah, even when I see you guys,
Always
your
Like we're
statuses.
the best of friends.
Exactly.
We're the best of friends. We do everything together. Like
Because
literally everything.
I feel like you came into my life at a very
The right time.
the right time basically, because then I had just been disappointed by my 11 years to whatever best friend that I had. And then she had just disappointed within those days. And then boom, she comes up. And then, because of that fallout, obviously, I needed someone else to talk to, to get through it. Because now, friendships are also important and
Friendships
taken
are tricky
seriously,
also.
Yes, you see. So now after that, I just decided, I'm gonna let the friends go, and then just be friends with this person that I'm with. I'm planning to spend my life with. And hopefully when it's safe to travel and this corona dies, and then maybe because we are planning to like travel and see all the places. So hopefully we'll get to see you, and then Jamie meets you. Like whenever, man. I don't know.
Pretoria is a vibe. Pretoria is a vibe.
I actually want to go travel because I don't know most places. I was just there in PE to check.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you. We've had a talk with the lovely couple in Eastern Cape. You see, as they are about to leave now. This is another episode of Queer. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you can get the merch anywhere and everywhere. This is Kay. This is Queer. Peace.